Are you thinking about cutting your own hair? Or do you wonder why someone would cut their own hair? What was I thinking when I cut my hair? Well, I'm here to tell you the 5 things that I have learned since I cut my own hair about a month ago. All right, let's get into this. First of all, the tutorials made by the professionals here on YouTube, they make it look really easy, but then they're cutting on a mannequin head as a demonstration. When you try to cut your own hair, you're putting your arms up behind, trying to use a mirror to cut, angle your fingers, angle the scissors just so. It's a lot harder than it looks, especially if you have thicker hair. The mannequins don't have as thick a hair as I have, so I did try to make an adjustment and divide my hair into more sections, but unfortunately, it just was not enough sections. I should have made one more section per area. Um, Also, scissors. I do have some shears, but I'm not sure they were as sharp as they needed to be. So that would be my second helpful hint, is make sure you have sharp scissors. So have you ever heard the phrase measure twice, cut once? It's a thing they use in carpentry, and that's something you definitely should apply here. I was thinking 3 inches was long enough, but boy was I wrong. I should have gone at least 5, maybe even 6 inches on the first cut, and then I could have gone back in and taken off more if I wanted to go a little bit shorter. So yeah, it turned out a lot shorter than I had planned for it to, but you know, the way I look at it is it's hair and it'll grow back. I'm blessed that I have good hair and it's pretty thick and it grows pretty quickly. I'm going to, at some point, I'll add in some pictures that'll show my initial cut and how it looked just a day or two ago when it was freshly washed. So there are advantages to having short hair. It takes a lot less time to dry, you use less shampoo, less conditioner, and it's a lot cooler to have short hair living in the South in the summer. So that'll be something I enjoy this year. I mean, I'm used to having long hair. I'm a girl of the 70s, 80s, and long hair is what I prefer to have and have had most of my life. There's been a couple occasions I have cut it off, but generally I have had it long. So I'm just trying to go with the flow. This is temporary, it'll grow, and I'm just trying to enjoy the ride. So I'm just trying to embrace the change. I don't really have any choice but to embrace it, but so far it's going pretty good. My hair needed to be cut. I have cut and colored it. Colored it, bleached it, color removed, bleached it again, dyed it again, and it just was probably not in the healthiest state it needed to be in. So it needed to be cut. It needed to be cut. And I feel like I've lost a lot of baggage that was caught up in my old hair. So I guess the biggest question is, if I had to do it over again, would I do it over again? Honestly, I probably wouldn't. Um, well, I might would have, but I would definitely make some adjustments. I would not cut it as short. I'd have sharper scissors and maybe adjust my sectioning to accommodate my thickness of my hair. Another thing that I haven't really mentioned is, with it shorter, I've seen a lot more texture. So the back of it's just got a lot of waves and curves and body that I didn't know were there. When it was straight, it was just pretty, when it was long, it was just pretty straight. From the weight, it would pull it down. So that is something I am having to learn to deal with, is the natural body that's coming through. So bottom line, would I do it again? I don't know. I don't know. I would say, if you're thinking about doing it, think long and hard. It is just hair and it will grow back, but I don't know. Thanks for watching.